the more work you put in at the start, the better that relationship is and the better the project flows. So try and put as much effort into that at the start. And that's predominantly where my role sits, and just trying to get everything ready so their owners are comfortable. They know what they're getting. They know how it's going to roll out. And then when we get to site, I can pass it on to our team and they can deliver the project really. G'day guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Build Insight podcast. Continuing on, we're still live from the Circus Studio at Bowens Port, Melbourne. In the studio today, we've got Jesse and Vishay Vella from J Vela Builders, all the way down from Shepparton. Guys, appreciate you making the journey down here and taking the time out of your Friday. I'm going to pass it over to you guys. Give us a little intro on yourselves and what you do. Yeah, thank you very much for having us down here. I'm Jesse. We've got J Vela Builders that we run between us. And started my journey as a carpenter back in 2010. I took a gap year after school as a labourer. I was enrolled to go to uni and got sidetracked and here I am. So
I'm B'Ashae, Jesse's wife, and I work with alongside Jesse, and I complete all the administration office things that happened behind the scenes.
Say guys, I feel like we've done this before. It's you guys are superstars. We've started a few tech issues here, and these guys have come from Shep, and here we are. So
we do have to be honest. This is real people, real insights. We had real tech issues. So.
That's all right. But guys, as I said in the lead up to this, I was pretty excited for this episode because husband and wife duo tackling a building company together, 3 young kids, live on a farm as well. So we say we wear many hats, but you truly are wearing many hats and you're doing it together. So let's get into talking about your journey. A few years into the building company now, and I'm sure lots of lessons have been learnt.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, plenty. I think we've just rolled over 3.5 years or something like that. At the start, it's almost easy because you don't know what's going on. And then as you get more educated about what you need to be looking at, it can become quite overwhelming, which we've found, but starting to get our heads around it now and find our feet. So
yeah, absolutely. It's been a bit of a wild ride, but it's been lots of fun. And I think after 3 years, like you said, we have found our feet, and it's a lot from here.
Was it always on the cards that you would both be in business together? Obviously, Jesse, you started your journey as a carpenter in the early days and kind of always had the vision to become a builder. Was it always the plan for both of you to work together?
No, absolutely not. When you got your builder's license, I did not even think that I would be helping you at all with business. So my background, I was an occupational therapist, and then I became a teacher after that. Once you got your builder's license, I was teaching at the time, and then I started to juggle both. And dabbled in doing your administration, and it just became too much. And I decided to leave teaching and just go solely with J Vela Builders, and it's actually been the best thing. I really have enjoyed. It's like a little project we work on together, and it's worked out really well.
She's overqualified, but
no, it's good fun. We love it.
Yeah, so guys, I think we established anyway. So Jesse's the boss on site.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Absolutely. He's the boss in the office. I'm the boss at home. So, I'm definitely.
I'm definitely the boss.
It's taken some time to get used to working together, but it's working out really well now.
How do you go about, obviously you spend so much time together, how do you go about separating the work chat after hours? Is there some boundaries that were set early?
Yeah.
We tried a lot of different things, but...
Yeah, we did try that. Yeah. We were very much like, let's not talk at home, but you can't always do that. It's not always the case. I know that, especially in the early days, I was certainly hassling you because there was a lot of unknowns from my perspective, and you ended up setting me up a Google chat and was like, right, funnel it through there. Yeah. Stop hassling me.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah. So we all the work questions I try to put through there, but we obviously have our conversations. We update each other. Like I said, it's our project that we're working on together, and we want to talk about what's going on and how things are going. So, yeah.
Becomes your lifestyle. And so you've jumped into the building company, and it was around the time of your youngest child coming along. So you were learning the ropes to handle 3 kids at home, building company, stepping into the fire, and so to speak, and managing staff and finances and so forth. So what would you do? Looking back now, is there anything you would have done differently to prepare for it?
I don't think so. It's just hard whatever way you go about it. But
yeah, I think, look, I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, but we're so driven, and when we want to do something, we do it. Like and like I sometimes say to you, I just want to keep working. And I know that can sometimes be a bad thing, but I just want to keep going. Like we're very driven. So, to answer your questions, I suppose, like looking back at, having the 3 kids and having,
Yeah, those early days of setting up, it was like one hand behind your back sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's all worked out.
Yeah, and that's
working out.
Awesome, definitely.
Let's dive into maybe the style of building that you guys do. Have you got a particular client base that you're aiming for, or that you've got, or like the type of projects, new homes, renos, bit of everything? Yeah, look, we sort of set out a bit of an avatar early. Couples like ourselves with children, sort of thing, and by and large, it seems to be working that way with majority of our clientele, and predominantly new homes. We do extensions as well, and a few other bits and pieces in between. But
I suppose those clients are relatable to us as well, and
obviously you're young family, running a business, approachable people, country lifestyle. So that avatar of client probably easily gravitates to seeing you guys in that form. A lot of your clients are probably heading down that road as well, finding you approachable as a young family.
Yeah,
it does help to be able to put yourself in their shoes, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I suppose, the past 2 projects that we've done have been for young families, and I suppose creating their dream homes and their little sanctuaries that they can.
Yep.
They've been pretty awesome. We get, pretty awesome job.
Yeah. You got any standout projects that you're working on or completed so far? Yeah, the one we're doing at Bumbartha, we're not far off hand over there. Nice big double-storey home on the Goulburn River, and it's been great.
Yeah. It's been a long journey with them, but they're a beautiful family. It's been lots of fun actually with them, and I know our trades are. Not just our team, but our trades and everyone that's worked on it are really proud of that project.
Yeah. No, it's been great the whole way through. So
For over 130 years, Bowens has been the builder's choice, providing a service that provides timber, hardware and innovative building products.
And now we're helping you further with this wonderful partnership.
We're proud to announce Bowens as our new premier sponsor, bringing you more of the insights that you love. Build insight together with Bowens.
Real people,
real insights. And Jesse, we go back to you get your builder's license a few years ago, and you think, I think there's that industry feeling like you get your license, bang, you've made it, you're a builder. But that's when the journey really starts, isn't it, mate? Do you want to touch on that a bit? You guys are got to connect with both being in Future Builder as well, which you're both heavily involved with, which is great. That's the start of the journey, really, isn't it?
Yeah. When I was I used to be a supervisor for Lewis Homes in Shep for a few years, and Gary, my old boss there, he said, mate, the easiest thing you do is get your license, and he was dead right. I thought it was pretty hard at the time, but it's literally just a start. So you throw it there and you're out on your own and got to learn a fair bit by yourself, really. But we're getting our head around it now for sure. So
I
always say it's like when you get married, you get you get the certificate. It's like you got to figure out living with someone else and having the life together and dealing with all the kids and everything. But it's half the fun. But I suppose we talk kids at home. the kids get to watch both you work together and have that lifestyle. What are some things you're doing apart from the Google chat? Just try and separate, but like, you know, try and catch up on lunch dates. I think you mentioned you're building your house, started building your house at the moment too.
Yeah, we are doing that at the moment. That's our own little project.
Is it being prioritised? We will see. Very early days, but it'll be hard. Yeah, looking out the back door because we're building right behind where we're living now. Yeah, hard one to separate.
Yeah.
Work at home and home. So,
but our kids go on the journey with us, like, and they're all for it. Like when a slab's being poured, all those sort of things, they get so excited, and we take them along, and you know they check out those things.
Yeah,
too.
they want a double-storey house.
Yeah, then it's another.
And in terms of our own things, we try and have our own lunch date. Yeah, once a month we try and book it in, and it's pretty well work chat.
It is work chat, but it's good work chat. Like, we have all these ideas that we're wanting to implement, and it's just like a bit of a brain dump, and then we can figure out a process as to how we can get it all sorted.
Or hit those ideas on the head.
Getting so right, yeah. Like I find there's all these pressures about, you know, you've got to catch up and have your date nights and things like that, but it's not always that easy. So a lot of the things that we do, like we go caravanning a lot, like we have our little things that work for us. And like you said, like we're on our little hobby farm where we are at the moment, and just doing those things around the house for the kids is like a little outlet. So yeah.
What about maybe with just going back to your projects? How do you guys kind of start your projects? Have you got to involve pre-construction process? You try and collaborate early? Yeah, definitely. As you guys know too, the more work you put in at the start, the better that relationship is, and the better the project flows. So yeah, certainly try and put as much effort into that at the start. And that's predominantly where my role sits, and just trying to get everything ready so their owners are comfortable. They know what they're getting. They know how it's going to roll out. And then when we get to site, I can pass it on to our team, and they can deliver the project really.
And that's the easy part, isn't it? It's like
it is, yeah.
Right, just
the pre-con's where the work is for the owners, and then construction's a fun bit for them really. So
yeah, we definitely have a process there, and like a big thing for us too is we'll have that initial meeting, and it's really about whether we can work together, whether we're vibing each other. Like if someone can come along with a amazing project, which is fantastic, but we really just got to make sure that we can have the right relationship, because it's a long process and we've got to trust each other. And
it's not just a quick fix, is it? You with them, it's a long-term relationship.
Absolutely, yeah. We've been very fortunate to be able to.
We've had a lot of, we haven't really had any bad clients. It's been great. So
yeah, I was gonna say, I was actually nearly gonna ask, is there a good cop, bad cop? But get the vibe, you guys would be keeping the peace and making a good journey for all your clients. So, but and I think it's important. Like, you hit the nail on the head. It's about building relationships first, and that pre-construction journey. Is that with the town and the region you're in? Is there a lot of builders with the take up of working through pre-construction, or a bit of a mix?
Bit of an uptake. Certainly heading that way. I think, there's quite a few around that are doing it. And, I think the market is becoming more accepting to it as well, and understanding the value in it. So, I feel like it's turning that way for sure.
Yeah, that's fine. I think it's educating people as to what's involved in that pre-construction process and how it will benefit them.
So 5 years ago, you're mum teaching kids, and we fast forwarded. So 5 years goes pretty fast when you're busy. But now you're in the hot seat being a builder. And I suppose, is there anything you tell your younger self or other wives out there contemplating, or maybe in the business, that are kind of thinking, what am I doing? What's going on? What's the tricks to helping you get where you are now?
Just go for it. I actually never thought ever that I would be working alongside Jesse in any area when, with my career and all those sort of things. But it's great. Like, I really enjoy it. I understand when you're stressed, I get it. I remember when you used to do your supervision, you'd sometimes sit in the car and you'd scroll on your phone like, oh my God, I'm going crazy. Get out. Like, come inside, look after these kids. But now if you're doing that, I'm like, I get it. Like, I get why you're doing that. You need to sort out everything, make sure everything's planned, you know, for the following day or whatever it is. And yeah, I just feel like we're on the same page. But yeah, it works for us. Obviously, we're not perfect either. Like, we have our times where, you know, things can be hard and things can be stressful. But yeah, you just push through, and it's the busy season that we're in at the moment.
Yep. Dino, so I rocked up to site last week, got scratch bench tops, paint all over the windows.
Let me guess, Lukey. No good?
No good. And now we're spending big bucks trying to fix it.
Mate, Goop Guys roll on a thick, peelable protective coating that saves your surfaces.
And your budget.
And your sanity, Lukey.
Seriously, check them out. goopguys.com.au. Protect your job from the start. What about the team behind you guys as well? Obviously, you're front of house. Everyone kind of knows you guys as the boss and the builder. But obviously, everyone's so reliant on a solid team behind as well. Let's go through some of the team culture you've got. Who's on your team? What are their roles? And just dive into a bit of that. Yeah, we've got 3 qualified carpenters. We've got a construction manager and 2 site foremen, and then 4 apprentices under them. And it's been working really well. It's been we catch up. I catch up one-on-one with them every 6 weeks or so and check in, see how everything's going. Not just work-wise either. Like to try and maintain a good relationship with all our team. We're very, very fortunate to have such a great team working alongside us. Jordan, who's been with us since really day dot, he's grown with us, and you just hope that even the apprentices, they're young kids, like they're, learning the ropes as well. So I just hope that we can help them on their journey. Yeah. And as J Vela Builders grows and gets better, they can too. So how do you go about maintaining the quality? Like, what are you guys looking for when you're bringing someone new into the team? It's an interesting one. I've sort of got a bit of an unofficial rule. Let our team decide if we're hiring someone who comes on. They take that on board, and I really take their feedback, highly. So it has been good, and I think that's probably by and large why we've got such a good team that they'll get on, and you're spending a lot of time with each other, and they're spending more time with each other than I am with them. Yeah, really. So
that's and like I said, it's an amazing culture that we have. So
pretty funny group.
Yeah,
I actually really like that. We did something really similar, Jesse, at the start of the year. So we saw we needed another apprentice. So we had interviewed some guys, shortlisted 3 guys to come in for a trial. And we had I told 3 of the chippies that were going to be there trialing them, that we're going to be heavily listening to their feedback. And I got to the end of the first day, and 2 of our lead guys came to me and said, I wouldn't waste your time and just hire this guy. He's going to fit great. Yeah. Keen. Yeah. I was like, okay. Don't want to see the other guys. They're like, nah, this guy's going to be a good fit. And I thought, wow, I hadn't really taken that tack before. You think maybe who's going to fit our business, but it's great too. Sounds like you guys have a similar philosophy of growing people through the business, and I think that's where you get the most reward. Is growing in that culture. It's pretty powerful stuff.
Yeah, I suppose you got to look at it too. Like, you want a workplace that you would want to be working.
Yeah, you want to go to work. Yeah. I understand work's not everything, but you've got to want to get there.
Yeah. Even just things like taking leave and RDO is that's what they're there for. Yeah. You need to take them, or when they have family.
Yeah. How do you find over your journey with the last sort of 3.5, 4 years, more the technology side of things? I know through a group there's a lot of open discussion and assistance with everybody helping each other just improve. But where did you start? Was there any building software that you first started with, or none? Or
I love looking at all the different stuff that's out there, but we've pretty well got it narrowed down. But obviously started on Excel, as probably a lot of did. Highlighter and stuff like that. Now we're sort of sitting pretty tight. We've got Wonderbuild. James Buchanan's got us set up with Automation King. And yeah, a few other different programs. But yeah, I feel like we've really got it nestled down, and we're not changing platforms or anything like that. It's been pretty settled for a while. So yeah.
Yeah,
good.
absolutely.
Yeah, everyone knows how we're.
Yeah, it's getting your head around those platforms too. Like it's easy.
Yeah, just having everything on a Google Drive that all the team have got access to. They can see everything. They can see what's coming up, what's under construction, all the different.
Yeah.
And it takes time to implement stuff like that, doesn't it? Like it's not going to happen overnight. You're going to make sure that you guys are investing the time. What do you set aside, like a certain amount of time each week or certain days that you work on things like that? Should. I should. I hear heard about time blocking that many times, but I've got a bit of a unofficial thing in my head of, if I'm going to start something, I've got to finish it. So.
No, I'm all about the time blocking. That helps so much. But yeah, we definitely, like you said, we're in the Future Builder, coaching. So we make sure that we try and go to those professional development things on a Monday and listen up. And there's always new ideas.
Yeah.
And that in itself can be really overwhelming too, I find, because I'm like, all right, Jesse, like we need to do this. Like I'm so excited. Let's start. Oh, let's update our website. Like, let's do this new initiative. Like, even when we were driving down in the car earlier, I'm like, get that idea. Just thought of something. Literally.
I've got an idea for you. Like, so you got the Google chat.
Yeah.
You can message Jesse on a Monday morning and just reminding him of his time blocks. Like, mate, you're here now. I don't know what you're doing, but you're not in your office. So, but no, I full-heartedly agree, because I jumped into Future Builder after doing some things as well and really wanted to jump in with Wonder Build most importantly. So I said to myself, I'm going to just focus on that. 2-3 weeks later, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, doing this. So I got James setting up Automation King. And I suppose for the listeners listening who aren't aware, Automation King, a lot of us are using for our pre-construction. It's all automated from your website right through. So inquiries pop in, they can access your calendar and book times out.
Yeah.
And I was at the same time probably in a slack period of just like leaving spaces open to be like, I want to use that time to go here, but not blocking it out. Yeah. And then I've spent some time with Ben and James going through booking out how I want this to work. And at the start, I was getting like, inquiry come in, and then the next day they've booked in for a meeting. I'm like, hang on, that doesn't work. So I put in a bit of a pause notice that they can get the scheduling, but they can't book a time in for a few days.
Yeah.
Because as you know, like we might be running around doing things with other clients, other, commitments, or just chasing around your kids. Yeah. And you haven't had a chance to review, some plans and application forms. So I found that powerful.
Yeah, with the automation, I actually found it, like I was very apprehensive to using automation to begin with, because like I've always said, I just want J Vela Builders to be as personalised as possible. And I just had in my brain that automation will just be like, those text messages you always see on your phone that have come through from random brands, but it's not like that at all. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that was it. We went through all the emails and just made sure that they were right, that were being sent out. So that has made your life especially so much easier, Jesse. And it's having it all in one place too. Like when people are inquiring and then they send an email as well, it's all in the same.
Yeah, for me, it's probably not so much that any automatic part of it. It's more just the management of where everyone's at at this stage. And
and like you have a phone call and you can take your notes and you can then catch up to where maybe I've taken a phone call and then I can leave some notes. You can go on and check out what's been happening. So yeah, automation's been very helpful for us, even with the post handover as well. We've set that up. So just gentle reminders for people to check in on particular things, and also but also the checklist, the maintenance check and all those things too. So
it is powerful. It definitely is. And I think we have this conversation a fair bit with using AI, and that's probably something that's coming into even Wonder Build, adapting it and so forth. But like I said not too long ago, I've got to first ask myself, can AI do this? Can someone else do it? Because I'm quick to take on too much, and then all of a sudden you're trying to beat the world alone.
Yeah.
Which probably most builders are guilty of from time to time.
Yeah.
We are absolutely thrilled to announce that Circus Studio are coming on board as a major sponsor and supporter of Build Insight. Circus Studio is Australia's leading interior design centre. If you're an architect, building designer, interior designer, builder, or just looking to build your dream home, you need to make a time and come in and check out the space here in Port Melbourne. This space holds every element that you'll possibly need to design your dream home.
We touched on some of the, I guess, the background systems and stuff that you guys have got. That all sounds exciting. What else, like, what really separates J Vela Builders from your competition, other guys around you? Obviously, there's super importance about communication, the way that you collaborate with your clients, but what really separates you guys?
I think first and foremost, we set out that our owner's experience is our product. And I tell our team that as well. But yeah, I suppose it's, if, you know, setting it up in the pre-construction stage, and then even during, you know, take the time to spend time with the owners on site. Where, you know, keep the communication open. Now, Wonderbuild's got chat as well. There's always updates on that. They'll be able to see what's going on. Look, we're certainly trying to be as forward as we can with sustainable building practices and performance features and things like that. I'm always looking for ways to upskill.
Yeah.
All those sort of things. Yeah, so
I think too is a new concept, especially in, you know, the Goulburn Valley.
regionally, yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's just educating people on those concepts as
Yeah,
well.
the value and the benefit of the extra cost that does come with some of those performance things. But yeah.
But our goal, I suppose, too, would be, you know, being able to make those accessible for everybody and affordable and practical, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you finding more of your clients are more self-educated with, I mean, yeah, even little things like the energy efficiency of things they want in their builds?
Yeah, like we've got a project at the moment, and that was pretty interesting actually. They came to me, they wanted a steep Eltron HRV in it, so I didn't even have to try and sell anything like that. And during pre-construction, first proposal was a bit over budget, and I said, okay, look, you know, I didn't really want to, but if we pull out the Mento roof wrap and HRV, you know, you save some money. And they said, no, we're keeping that. We'll drop a bedroom. So that was great to see that. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's great that happens, and that's easy if clients are seeing that there may be your non-negotiables and that education's there, because only a few years ago none of us really knew a lot about any of the space. And we were looked at probably from other countries around the world, and they're probably still looking at a portion of it. We had Matt Rising on not long ago, and he been to Australia and couldn't believe at some of the building practices. So you know, we're still catching up, but there's a real forefront of change there that yeah, you didn't know you were a part of a few years ago, but here you are at the forefront of it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, doing 2 podcasts in one day. It's amazing.
How do you go about, I guess, with some of these new things that you're interested in, Jesse, and implementing in your builds? How do you go about getting the team on board?
No, they're pretty open to it. Yeah. Yeah, we did the Pro Climber training day a bit over 12 months ago, and we got one coming up again with Maddie from MS in Cobram later this month. But yeah, like Jordan and I did the Passive House tradesperson course together.
And Jordan, one of your...
Yeah, Jordan's our construction manager. So we did it together, which was good to do together as well. But even just, yeah, I'm constantly talking to them, showing them different details, and they're on board with a lot of it. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think they can see the benefit for themselves down the track to be upskilled before everyone's doing it, I suppose. So,
Yeah, that was probably my driving factor, was knowing that changes were coming and just to stay ahead.
Yeah.
You know, the young guys are part of the team with a few apprentices probably aren't really aware of what it was a few years ago.
Yeah, we've got a couple of them that have only ever wrapped their house in.
Yeah.
It's just really cool.
Yeah.
I had that chat actually with a couple of my apprentices, particularly he's just turned second year now actually, but just having that conversation with him, it's like, mate,
you're not even gonna know the old way that people used to build and how bad it is. Like, this is all you've been taught. Like, and you really don't even understand how important and special that actually is. Yeah, that's right. But look, it's a good thing. Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
I've jokingly said few of my guys, I reckon if I brought any other wrap to site, they'd just throw it and go book Pro Climber up at a Bowen's store and go wrap the house in Pro Climber anyway. Yeah. Which is exciting. Yeah.
It is where to go.
Yeah. What's future plans for J Vela? Have you got big expansion plans, or are you kind of happy with where you're at and want to fine tune it? Sort of a 5 to 10 year plan? I'm very happy with the size that we are. If we could potentially just get some bigger projects or longer term projects, that'd probably be the goal. I think I'm always looking for efficiencies, and that's not necessarily running around sites, probably more method in the back end. So that's what I'm really looking for, if I can just keep fine tuning that. Keep pushing forward on that area.
Yeah. And heading towards, I suppose, building healthier homes.
Yeah, if we can sort of turn it that way more so, I'll be very happy, to be doing predominantly sort of sustainable homes or performance, passive house sort of areas,
Yeah.
So when did you guys realise you're marketers and salespeople now too? That's another part of it.
Yeah, you got to have your sales hat on before you tool outside, that's for sure. And that's been a bit of a learning curve for me, for sure.
And really, that has certainly been a challenge for us, because we are not the salesy type of people. We're very modest in the way that we present things. And I suppose it's just been a huge learning curve, and still learning. Yeah.
Always learning. No, you're doing a good job of it, because, you got a great presence and obviously upskilling a good team and telling your story, which is a massive part of it. Definitely. Yeah.
Right. We don't want to hold you guys for too long. And we really appreciate, like I said earlier, you've made the trip all the way down from Shepparton. So that's definitely much appreciated. Before we let you go, though, we've got a little quick fire segment that we kind of do at the end.
Right.
They never seem to be quick. So we ask, let's try not to get too hung up on your answers. But either of you take the lead with whoever wants to answer it. You can both answer it together, or one of you just jump in whenever. You ready?
Yeah.
Dream project you'd love to build? I'd like to have a crack at a passive house somewhere. Yeah.
Coffee order on side, guys.
Flat, extra shot. Oh, yeah, Red Bull, probably.
No.
Not coffee and Red Bull.
Carpenters coffee, you call it. This could go both ways. So you might split this to both of you. Jesse first. Favourite tool or piece of kit? I'd say the little line lasers, the Milwaukee line laser, but in the office, Bluebeam, that measuring program. That's been a game changer for me. B'Ashae, same for you. Obviously not being on site. What's your favourite office tool or bit of kit?
My BA.
Chat.
I was going to say Google Chat. Foster's orders. All right, we can't say it's just site playlist here, but what's the favourite tunes you guys like listening to?
Or who picks the music? I'm a bit of a King Gizzard man, but that's not what I thought you were going to say. But
Yeah, right. Oh, do you know what? Mostly in the car, it's Taylor Swift.
My girl, Jesse, that's that.
Yeah.
There we go.
One piece of advice for someone starting out in the industry. Just be as observant as you can. Yeah, there's a lot of info out there and it's overwhelming, but just bit by bit, don't try and take it all at once. But you probably will. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I'd probably say the same. You're going to be overwhelmed at the start, but it gets easier.
Probably just to be specific here, one last one I'm going to throw in. Husband and wife teams out there, what's the biggest do and don't together?
Don't put pressure on yourselves.
Yeah.
Don't put pressure on yourself to be perfect, because it's not like
that. No, that's probably a good one. Yeah. That was good. Yeah. Anyone in the Shepparton area or wanting to reach out and have a chat with you guys, where can they find you?
You can find us on our socials or otherwise through our website.
Awesome. jvelabuilders.com.au or what's the website? That's it? Yep. And Instagram, J Vela Builders. Yep. Cool.
Amazing, guys. Thanks so much for the journey down and the patience.
Thank you.
Technology, you gotta love it. We all do. But it's been a pleasure having you guys here. And as I said, it's an exciting one talking about your journey together. And I think there's a lot of people out there that'll listen to this and really resonate with working with their partners for sure. So keep going, guys, and we'll hopefully get you on again. And look forward to watching your journey.
Absolutely. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you want to find out more about Build Insight, head over to the website, www.buildinsite.com.au. On the website, you can find links to previous podcast episodes, links to the YouTube channel and the Instagram. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed the episode, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.
We just need to say a massive thank you to our sponsors and supporters. Without them, Build Insight wouldn't be possible. So to Bowens, Circus Studio, Wonderbuild, Goop Guys, Calorie Building, and Backman Builders, thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you again next week.
Let's cue the disclaimer. I need to let you know that myself and the Build Insight team are in no way, shape or form qualified to give you personal or specific business advice. We strongly encourage you seek out the use of professionals for products or when you are making personal or business decisions. Everything discussed during the Build Insight podcast is our own and the guest opinion and personal experience and is of a general nature only. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Catch you on the next one.